Guys, welcome to my presentation. Today I'd like to talk about how AI, taxes, and behavioral economy affect the economy. So first of all, we are going to take a look at how taxes and tariff impact producers and consumers. The next one is we are going to take a look at how AI can reduce or increase inequality and how behavioral economics explain why people make unhealthy food choices. Now let us start with our first slide. So in our first slide is impact of consumption taxes on consumers and producer surplus. As we can see in the first graph, it shows that before the taxes are introduced, the market is in equilibrium, meaning both consumers and producers are being benefit most. The consumers pay low price and the producers also get a higher price, maximizing their surplus. Now in the figure 2, we can see that when the tax is added, the price of consumers increase and the price producer receive decreases. The government collect tax, but fewer people buy and sell the product. This result in what we call deadweight loss, which means the market is less efficient. Both consumers and producers are also worse off because fewer goods are traded. Let us continue with the third slide. And the third slide is impact of tariff on consumers and producers surplus. This slide we can see how tariff or taxes on imports impact the market. Without tariff, consumers enjoy lower prices and more goods, but when tariff are added, price goes up. Consumers also need to pay more and the surplus also decrease. However, domestic product also being benefit because their goods are being more competitive. But still, overall, there are still deadweight loss because fewer goods are traded and consumers have less choices. For the fourth slide, we are going to talk about generative AI can reduce inequality in labor market. So, generative AI has the potential to reduce inequality. It can help workers with fewer skills by giving them access to tools and training to improve their skills. This increases the supply of skilled workers, which we can see as the shift from the labor supply curve from S1 to S2. And as people become more skilled, the wages also goes up. Now we can see that AI could create more opportunities in areas like healthcare, logistics, and finance, allowing low-skilled workers to improve their skills and also can move to higher paying jobs. Now let us continue to the fifth slide. In the fifth slide, we can see that it's the opposite from the slides before. So in this slide, we are going to see that how generative AI could increase inequality in the labor market. So in the other hand, AI can also increase inequality. In this scenario, AI reduces the needs for low-skilled worker by automating jobs, especially in the industry like manufacturing and retail. The demand for these workers goes down from D1 to D2, and the wages drop down from W1 to W2. This creates bigger gap between skilled and unskilled workers because those who can work with AI benefits, while those with fewer skills face job losses and lower pays. On the sixth slide, we are going to see on how generative AI may leave productivity unchanged. So, sometimes AI might not boost productivity. This happens when demand for goods and services remain low. In the graph, we can see that the aggregate demand curve haven't shifted that much. Even if the AI has potential to improve the productivity, but if the business doesn't really catch up to the update about AI and also doesn't really use AI effectively, so there will be not enough demand for their product, especially if the economy won't see much improvement. Companies need to make sure that they are using the AI right way so they can unlock the full potential of the AI. So as we can see in the graph, the LRAS or long run aggregate supply shift from LRAS to LRAS2, showing potential growth. However, the demand side represented by AD doesn't change. Without stronger demand, AI might not able to fully increase their productivity, which is why the price level and output still the same. Now, in the seventh slide, behavioral economy and unhealthy food choices. Behavioral economy help explain why people choose unhealthy food, even though they know healthier food options are better. First, there's a status quo bias where people stick with their habits because it's easier. There's also present bias where people focus on immediate pleasure like the taste of junk food instead of long-term health benefit. The other way, food market or farming effect also influence their choice, making unhealthy food seems more convenient and appealing. Lastly, people often make decisions based on limited information, which is called bounded rationality. This explains why they choose fast food over healthier options. The last slide is how behavioral economy could help understand unhealthy food choices. Behavioral economy show us that even when people want to eat healthier, they don't because of the biases like status quo bias and present bias. Status quo bias keeps people eating fast food out of habit, while present bias make them crave instant satisfaction from the junk food also, and even though they know there's a healthier food options and it can benefit more to their health. Now let us see at the farming effect that also plays a role because unhealthy foods are marketed as convenient and indulgent. Finally, the bounded rationality means people often make decisions based on what easy, leading them to choose unhealthy food because it's quicker and easier. Thank you so much and God bless.